Don't forget to suck some titties.
It's a fine line between dreaming big out here. There's a lot of people, we dream big out here. And you stay optimistic, you're persistent. And people will cheer you on and tell you, keep going, you're doing great. And then you keep going and you realize, I'm not really doing great. But then if you go more certain paths and things are rewarded relatively, not easily, but things are rewarded relative to what history and common sense and stuff like that, stable jobs and all that good shit. Then people shit on you for never going for anything. It's odd. Because it's really, we find ways to find everything wrong with every path taken. And I think I've said it before, but I think just like anything, you just got to choose one and just be okay with whatever comes with it. I mean, that's all you can really do at the end of the day. Because you can sit around and go with what you think people want from you. You can sit around and think you're doing what you should be doing, things that make you happy. But even though doing the thing makes you happy, the stuff that comes with it, is it really worth it to the extent, Like, I'll be honest, like, when it comes to doing this or doing trading and stuff like that, I enjoy doing it. And I'll say I enjoy this a lot more by far. I enjoyed this because I have a healthy relationship with this now where I love doing it. And I also I'm okay with not doing it sometimes. Like if I don't feel like I have anything worthwhile to say, I'm not keen on doing X amount of episodes a week anymore. I used to be about, bro, when I first did this show. By the way, yesterday, dude, it feels like just like a month ago I was talking about another anniversary, June 8th. 4-year anniversary of doing this goddamn show. Like, hey, can't be mad at that. Typically, I remember it going in, and that's like when it becomes a part of your life, you're not obsessed with the celebrations, the anniversaries. You just still love doing the thing. And I have a healthy relationship with it where I enjoy it. I love it. It's still a big part of my life. But, I'm not like obsessed with the thing as like I used to be, but in a good way. Because I try to have other interests now. Before, like, this was the only interest. Now I've developed a lot of other interests. And it's a good thing because it shows when you develop other interests and you still have that common interest that carried over with the newer life that you've created, that means that you truly do love this thing. And you will see it out, right? Where these other new stuff I've developed, I enjoy it most days. I don't enjoy the losing money here and there and stuff like that. But, that just comes with the game. You can't do it. You're not going to win 100% of the time. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a thing because everyone would be fucking millionaires off this shit. But stuff like trading, I like doing it. The feeling of when you have a good day, it goes on the like you have this momentum. You feel like you're the king of the fucking market, bro. And, on days where you don't lose money, you break even, or you just kind of like, hey, nowadays, bro, I'm happy if I just don't lose money, which is good. That's just as positive a day. But even on days that I win and stuff like that, I'll be honest, and I think it's still just like that. When you first get into something and you still feel like you need to put in the time to prepare and just looking at stuff, like you become a little bit too obsessive and you don't like how much it occupies your life outside of the hours, bro. Like it's like, bro, like I'm checking every couple hours overnight just to see like if anything drastic has changed. Like even right now, I have 2 positions. It's a Monday. I have 2 positions, and I plan on holding on to them for a couple days, even though they're not working too much for me right now. But I think one of them will at least. I'm even thinking back in my mind. I'm like, bro, like should I just exit it? And that's the thing, like, bro, like I don't like some. There are times like, bro, I go to sleep, and I'm not just like thinking about the stock market and nothing like that. But you go to sleep and you are just, bruh, there's this weird anxiety about it. And I realize a lot of my interests, because they are uncertain, they are performance based, there's no guarantee in money. Like, there's a lot of anxiety that comes with it. That, drinking this caffeine, the uncertainty that comes with this, bro, like, it's kind of fun and exciting. Because every day is a new opportunity. There's no guarantee. But at the same time, bro, like, it is not a life for everyone. It is absolutely not. It's definitely probably not ideal for someone with my personality, to be pretty honest with you. But, you know, you got to see it through. You got to trust your process. And even though today, kind of flat on my face, had to cut a loss, made a few small little bets of monies or whatever. And you just gotta be okay with the fact that you may not know shit. Like, but the anxiety that comes with it, I don't care how level-headed of a person you are. And when you start having to make it for an income, it's a whole different lack of freedom animal you have to deal with. And every dollar, every losing trade feels like 3x than what it really is. Every winning trade feels like half as good as it actually is. And that's the thing. And even trying to do some sports betting to make some extra money. You realize the more you do it and obsess over it, you're probably going to have less success results. And what I realized, the number one, and I think my overall assessment of whether that's any of these probability money making professions, in quote, when it comes to odds, gambling and stuff like that, there's one metric that is the number one that I think is the most common outlier of whether you will have a chance. I wouldn't say you will be, but have a better chance of not losing money than the other. And that is the amount you do. The amount of trades, the amount of bets you place will be the number one outlier. And I realize this because I monitored my baseball ones. And I realized it's not I can have, the thing is let's say I think there was like 10 games on Sunday or something like that. I wrote it down before the day started, who I think was going to win, blah, blah, blah. And what I wrote down, I got like 7 of the 10 or 11 right. So that's a set. Now, if I do every single game, and I actually place a bet on every single game, 10 small bets at the same amount, same probable payout, depending on the odds, underdog, and stuff like that, I will make technically a profit, but it's not going to be much. Where I would have been better off picking 2 or 3, putting more size in each one, hoping 2 of the 3, and I would have been more profitable. Because the more you do, the odds are in their favor. That's really what the house is. It's about, people think the more small trades they do, the more leverage they have. The more odds in sports betting and stuff like that. The odds are in your favor. No, it's in their favor. And And so I think it's really just hunkering down. Less is more. And that's really just with everything. Less is more. And really just having a strong belief in what you're doing and just writing that out, but not being married to it. So, yeah, there's your lesson of the day. If you're going to gamble, gamble less.